Ladies and gentlemen, hi, I'm Sai, and as of preparing for this video, it's been about 2 days since the closed network test for Sonic Crossworlds ended. Thankfully, today's also my birthday, and I guess the world decided to give me an early birthday present because I was one of the lucky few who got a code and was able to playtest the game over the weekend while it was running. Over the course of the playtest, I was able to try out the game's different characters, car customization, and various different racetracks that were available, as well as a few of the Crossworlds. Unfortunately, I don't have a setup that gives me the ability to stream the experience, otherwise I would have. Instead, I've captured some of my best races and the race that got me into legendary rank. Those races will play during the tail end of this video, so if you don't care about hearing me yap about my thoughts playing the game, you can just skip to this timestamp and enjoy the races without hearing my beautiful voice in your ears. So, I want to make it clear that I will be delving into both the positive and negative aspects of the game based on my time with it. That is the point of the beta test after all, and I want this game to be as good as it can possibly be whenever it finally releases. I just wanted to make that clear before we get into it, so without further ado, let's talk about the first topic, the car customization and different playstyles. Let me just say, I was very pleasantly surprised at the car customization in this game. Each car type, ranging from speed, acceleration, handling, power, and so on, has 4 choices per car section, which is separated into the front, the back, and the wheels. Each section can be adjusted individually, allowing you to mix and match parts from different cars to find something that either matches the aesthetic you want, achieves the parameters you want, or both. After picking your parts, you can change the paint job on various subgroups of your car, including sections of the interior, and you can even change the paint texture on each section, allowing for a lot of variety based on colors alone. If that wasn't enough, you also have 4 sticker slots on the front and back of your car that you can use to just plaster it with stickers that you can change the sizes and colors of. Well, you can only change the colors of the ones that don't already have color on them. My one gripe with the stickers is that you can't overlap them with one another. I think letting them overlap would allow for a lot more creativity, so I hope they change that by the time the game releases, although they most likely won't. By the end of the test, I ended up with a real shiny purple and red speed-based car with a whole bunch of character stickers on it, which was my go-to car whenever I needed to lock in and win some races. If you pay attention, you might be able to see how it evolves from the start of the test to the end in the races at the end of the video. Speaking of racing, the car you set up and the characters you choose greatly affect how the racing feels. Each character has a certain affinity towards certain parameters, like car parts, so literally every choice you make matters, down to whose head you want to stare at the back of for a whole race. I ended up mostly playing as Sonic or Shadow, as they really push the speed car to its limits, and I like the feeling of going as fast as I can through the racetrack. But once in a while, I would play as Tails or Cream since they gave much better handling stats, which was very needed whenever I wanted to practice going through shortcuts, needed better turning ability, or simply needed the car to be slower so my brain could process what the hell was happening around me. Which brings me to my next point. Holy shit, this game is chaotic. I mean, like in Mario Kart, there's a few times where the items kind of screw you over and you just get kind of unlucky, but in Crossworlds, it feels like this game was tailor-made to simulate a 7-foot-tall pro boxer beating the ever-living shit out of you every single time you enter a race. I know this game is meant to be more arcadey, and the chaos is likely intentional on the part of the developers, but I do feel like the items could use a little bit of rebalancing to make sure that there's still enough room for the players with good racing skills to keep a lead whenever they're playing their best. Like, I don't think we need both King Boom Boo, who targets first place, and the weights, which target both first and second place, to be in the game at the same time. I also think it would be better if the green boxing glove had absolutely zero homing ability and was left as a completely random trajectory throwable. Otherwise, I would just say to tweak the item drop rates to be a little bit more generous with defensive items the closer you are to first and the game is on the right track. Moving on, let's talk about the racetracks themselves. The playtest had a choice of 6 main courses: Metal Harbor, East Stadium, Water Palace, Ocean View, Rainbow Garden, and Wonder Museum. It also had 5 crossroads to travel to, which are Dino Jungle, Roulette Road, Kraken Bay, Lava Cave, and Sky Road. The race shifts into the crossroad pretty seamlessly for the second lap, and then you go back to the main track with some slight differences during the third lap. Each track feels really good to race in because of how damn beautiful this game looks, and the tracks themselves are designed to always keep you engaged with it, so there's very rarely any straightaways on the course unless there's a specific reason like a big ramp or a crossworlds transition. These tracks also really test your driving skills because they are littered with a bunch of obstacles, road hazards, and sharp turns that'll screw you over if you aren't ready for them. Throughout the race, the roads are littered with rings which add to your max speed up to 100 rings, and you lose some whenever you hit a wall or get tagged by an item. I don't really have much to say about the base racing experience, it just feels really good and you can always adjust the driving style to suit your tastes, so this is pretty subjective. They honestly knocked it out of the park with this part of the game. When the game first dropped its first trailer, I was really skeptical about the Crossworlds mechanic because I didn't really know how seamless it was going to be, but after experiencing it, and only experiencing maybe 1 or 2 times where there was a little bit of a bug, I can confidently say that they have this mechanic locked down and they know what they're doing. It was completely seamless 90% of the time, and I'm sure that by the time the full game releases, it's going to be even better. Alright baby, now it's time to talk gadgets. These are extra modifiers which can change certain gameplay aspects, like giving you an extra boost level or changing item spawn rates and the properties. My personal favorite gadget is the Fast Tricks gadget, which lets you just go absolutely apeshit in the air. These gadgets are a fun way to diversify your playstyle even further than what the car customization allows. However, as I played, I very quickly realized that the maximum amount of gadget slots, even with the max level, was very low, and I felt like I had very little wiggle room to play around with all the different gadgets that they provide, since most of them take up either 2 or 3 slots out of a total 6. Honestly, a lot of the 2-slot gadgets didn't really do anything that impactful, and I think it would be better if there were a lot more single-slot gadgets instead. Regardless, I think it's a very fun way to let players choose how they want to race, so I'm glad it was included in any capacity, though I do think that there's some slight room for improvement. I think I've touched on a bit of everything, so I guess lastly I'll talk about the music. I think it was alright. Don't get me wrong, the music is good, and I think there are definitely parts of the soundtrack I really like, but it's just missing that little something that could make it so much more thrilling, which is what you would normally want out of a kart racer. I think the composers for the recently discontinued Olympic Games series worked on this soundtrack, because it definitely sounds a lot more like those games than it does the previous Sonic racing games. There's a lot of stadium-esque fanfare, and there's this artificial crowd chorus thing in most of the tracks in the game, which I think sounds a little weird, but you get used to it after a little bit. If they're still working on the soundtrack, I would definitely recommend remixing some of the songs to have some more kick to them, and maybe bring that chanting into the forefront a little bit more to make it sound a little less muddy and artificial, I guess. Regardless, those were my full thoughts on Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I'm honestly really excited for when this full game comes out, because the playtest was really fun and it only offered a very small section of the content in the full game. I mean, they didn't even let us look at the extreme gears during this test, and that might be what I'm most excited for if I'm being honest. Even so, I had a great time trying the game out for the first time, and would definitely recommend anyone interested in Sonic or racing games to try it out, because it really does feel like a unique experience you won't get with any other kart racer. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and shut my trap now and let y'all enjoy this little montage I've compiled of my totally masterful and definitely consistent wins during my time playing, except for the last race, but you'll see why at the end. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want, and let me know in the comments if you want me to do another commentary style video like this in the future about any other games, Sonic or not. Thanks for watching, and sayonara.
choice then? Magma Planet. Never any doubt.
Yeah, let's go!
Random trap. Frenzy. choice then? Frenzy time! Unleash. Unleash. Good. Never any doubt. My choice then? Never any doubt. Good. I'll lead the way. Frenzy time! Unleash. The ultimate power, peak perfection.